Coming up on 20 minutes after 6 o'clock in the morning, Coastal Sunrise from Savannah. We're looking forward to a decent weekend. Lots of stuff going on, and we're going to talk about one of the activities going on right now. We're talking with Jack Harrelson and Mark Davis from, well, I guess really, as far as the public's concerned, a new organization in Savannah, the Mustang Club.
That's correct.
And what's going on this weekend? What have you got happening?
This Saturday between 2 and 4 at the Savannah Festival Outlet, that's located at 95 and 204. We're having a show. It's not a judging car show. It's a display of our Mustangs from 1965 on up to 1990.
It's 60, wasn't it 65 and a half?
64 and a half.
64, well,
that's right.
Gene won that argument. We were talking yesterday about which it was, whether it was 64 and a half or 65 and a half,
right.
So we got that straight now. How many cars are involved? What do you expect to see?
Well, Lyndy, we have like 42 paid members and our new Mustang Club, and it's really been exciting. Most of them have different cars ranging from the 64 and a half to the 1990 models, and so we're looking for a big turnout this Saturday.
I think it's a little different too, Jack, from some of the Mustang clubs in the past. You guys are every Mustang, all the years, the early Mustangs, and then the new Mustang cars as well.
That's correct. In fact, this is the first Mustang Club in this area. I believe the closest one is Charleston, Augusta, and then Jacksonville. But we cover from the first Mustang, which is the 25th anniversary, up until the present date.
Well, let's, I think maybe Tony's made it back by now, and we can probably have the tape. Let's take a look at some of the cars that are involved here. There we go. Now, this is out of J.C. Lewis the other day when the Celine Mustang was in town. We had Rick DiOrio on the air. Now, we may have already skipped to another show here.
Well, J.C. Lewis has been very instrumental in helping our Savannah Mustang Club come along, and he has loaned us the use of his conference room. We meet out there every third Thursday of the month, and at 6:30 in the evening.
Now, here's a pretty interesting car. This is one of the Shelby Mustangs. You can see the GT350 tag there, and in a moment, there it is. The camera turns. Now, this still looks like a car, but no, it's not.
It's a ponytail.
That's what they call it, Lyndy. It's a trunk and a hood, but there's no seats or motor or anything else in between.
Yeah.
But it's a really good conversation piece.
That must be, I believe that's about the end of that tape, too. That must be a pretty expensive little thing to throw together for a tiny trailer.
You know, you're talking about when you own one of these Shelbys, you're talking about having a $60,000 investment just in the car alone, and much more exciting than a stock portfolio.
And actually, I guess if you go back to 20 years, or it's a little farther than that now,
25.
Yeah, for when those cars were on the market, it would have been a pretty successful investment, too. What were the Shelbys selling for when you could walk into J.C. Lewis Ford and buy one?
I think you could probably buy one back then, Lyndy, for something in the neighborhood of $3,000 to $4,000.
Yeah.
And boy, they've just gone out of sight.
I think they were about. I think they were about a 40% premium on the price of a Mustang. That it didn't double the price of a Mustang to buy the Shelby. Back in those days, now I was reading Car and Driver and Road and Track all the time. I loved those cars. They were just beautiful machines.
Well, the Mustang came out originally so everyone could afford one. It was a family car. I'll give you a comparison between then and now. I have a 65 convertible with air conditioning, power steering, power brakes. It run right at $2,600 complete. You uncomparable now.
Can't do that now. We're about out of time, guys, so tell me tomorrow the time and place again. We'll get everybody.
Between 2 and 4 o'clock at the Savannah Festival Outlet, located at 95 and 204.
All right. Thanks a lot. Jack Harrelson, Mark Davis here with us this morning.
Thanks.
It's Coastal Sunrise from Savannah. I hope you have a big crowd tomorrow, and when you get the club a little more organized and a bunch of cars involved, we'll have to take a camera out and visit with you.
One other quick thing, we're hoping to have a state patrol car Mustang there.
Mustangs there too.
Right, they have one. It's going to be on duty, but they can try to have it there.
It's Coastal Sunrise from Savannah. We have more for you. We'll be back.